Minutes with Tommy Vice. Today I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. For sure, we're going to talk about the repairs that I need to do on my car. Let me just change the name of this live here.
Because you're 29 years old and jacking off to porn every night. That's why I'm trapped inside the white lines and I feel so fine. Dude, those gamer girls you met playing Exorbio, have you ever met one in person? Everyone's down with the Prop 208 right now, except that. Dude, come with me to this Prop 208
My friend, there is someone who wants to meet you, and believe me, you want to meet him. You think I need to sell that stuff? Let me tell you, this guy has a finger in every pie in Los Santos and beyond. Meet me at LSIA, and if you embarrass me in front of him, I will kill you.
Thank you for the like. I got a haircut. Look at that. Sup, Joe? Sup, Sentinel? I'm doing okay. How are you guys doing? And then I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing okay. I got the estimate for my car.
But these fools are so wrong lately. I ain't got time for bullshit.
Sounds good. So I got the estimate for my car, right? That I was in an accident.
The worst, as usual, egregious.
This is the estimate for fixing my car. It's a Kia Soul that is worth like $7,000. That's how much the estimate for the repairs are. Crazy, right? Crazy. Man, the whole thing's a scam. The whole thing's a scam.
I'm learning to love myself, my hair, and my beautiful skin tone.
Now I'm gonna have to try to negotiate with the insurance company to see if they will actually pay. Cause I want extra stuff, right? My car, it lost its value by getting into this accident. So, but we'll see. But yeah, I got a haircut. Man, hello, Kiwi. I don't know which state you live, Joe, but here in Wisconsin, a haircut is $22, man. $22 for a haircut. And she did a questionable job here. $22 to get a haircut. No, these are VHS tapes. I don't know how old you guys are, but this is a VHS tape. Right? You guys know what this is? Like before Blu-ray and DVD, this was the thing. You have to use this to watch your movies. Yeah. Let's talk about this thing here. Let's talk about Fight Club, shall we? No, we cannot. Rule number 1 is that we don't talk about Fight Club, right? One of the best movies for young men and older men too, right? Oh, you're from the UK, man. From the UK. Yeah, I just broke it, man. I'm waiting for Tyler. There's a guy who watches the live. His name is Tyler. I'm waiting for Tyler to show up. But yeah, man, $4,300 to fix my car. And so we'll see. I requested the footage from the police station, the body cam footage, and also the footage from the actual place where the accident took place, right? It was a parking lot of a business. I'm still waiting on that. But once I get it, I will be filing a lawsuit against the driver. What do you mean words? What do you mean? Oh, I'm gonna be playing tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing GTA 4 again. Uh, Hassan, welcome, welcome. Born in Brazil, but I do have Italian ancestry. Most of my ancestry is Portuguese. I did like here in the United States, you actually can get like a DNA test, so you can see how much you're, you know. So I'm like the majority is Portuguese. Then I have Spanish, Italian, and then there's a mix. I have Greek, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, and for the people that don't know me, I go by Tommy Vice. I do gameplay, mostly GTA games, right? But I just downloaded Diablo. Diablo is at 4 or 5, whatever the Diablo is. I downloaded because it was for free at the PlayStation Store for people that had the subscription, right, to play online. So I downloaded the game. Again, I think it's Diablo 4, and I'm probably gonna be playing that game soon. Man, my expectations for GTA 6 are low. My expectations, I because everybody, I don't know how old you guys are, right?
I hear you're playing Good Samaritan. You know, this is the kind of service that keeps public figures coming back for more. This guy is actually in the oil trade. I'm looking for some concessions. Get him home safe and sound. Here's his address.
Again, I don't know how old you guys were, but back when I was 25 when GTA 5 came out, right? So I was already an adult. And there wasn't much hype. If you really stop and think on how the world was back when GTA 5 was released, we only had a couple of trailers, right? Each character had his trailer, but like the hype on GTA 5 is nowhere near what GTA 6 is. So with hype, I think comes with more disappointment, right? There certainly is going to be more disappointment. I just saw a post saying that Rockstar, again, who knows if that's like real information or not, but I just heard that Rockstar is going to be reducing the amount of like side missions you're going to be able to do, right? Like as far as like taxi driving and all this type of stuff. Allegedly, again, I'm not sure how trustful this information is, but again, there's this information supposedly that they are thinking about removing a lot of the side quests or side missions or side jobs in GTA 6. So my yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for the best. I'm expecting the worst.
You know, I kind of miss the times when it was hedge fund managers and D-grade celebrities we had to scrape off the floor of the VIP lounge. Now with these gas prices, the freaking oil tycoons are back in style. And I mean, there's assholes and there's assholes, you know?
But yeah,
Oil and gas people are definitely assholes.
oh, here's the well, hopefully, right? And I truly think that GTA 6 is gonna be the last GTA, like mainstream GTA. You know, they might have like, okay, Vice City, GTA 6 stories or something like that, but then they're not gonna have a major big breakthrough GTA, I think, after GTA 6. This is gonna be the last one. Why did I get a new crew unlock? Screw parachute smoke. That's fine. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna be long gone with GTA. Okay, I don't even know. I don't even think there's gonna be a GTA 7, but do you say is your name David or Davi? Romano or Romano, right? Davi, David. What stupid music, man. What? Danny Brown, Dance in the Water. What the hell is this song? Where are you from, man? Where do you live? Which country? Romano.
Some new stuff I think you'll want to see. That's new stuff. Fresh out of the box. That's way real nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm here in Wisconsin, man. I was telling the guys I was in a car accident, right? A month ago. I just got an estimate today because the insurance company finally decided to see that the other guy was on fault. I have a 2016 Kia Soul, right? Crappy car. It's probably like worth $8,000. I just got the quote for the repair. Guess how much? It's just a little dent on one of the body panels. 4,300. 4,300. It's like half of the value of the car. And I just got a haircut, which was $22. America, America. Man, we spend so much money in here, right? Everything's so freaking expensive. Like services in general, man, is so much expensive. But yeah.
Awesome. Thanks. All right. Bring me again soon.
Today I do Uber, right? I do Uber. That's how I got my car in a crash, of course. I was not at fault. And I drove a guy who was telling me he served in the Navy. He was he was there for a couple he was in the Afghanistan, I think, for a couple of years, serving the Navy. I actually almost joined the National Guard. I just didn't do it because the recruiters back when I went, they they oversold the whole thing. They were like, "Oh, since you have a degree, I was born in Brazil, so since you have a degree in Brazil, you would be joining the army here, the National Guard, as a specialist rank." And I'm like, these guys are making this thing sound like a walk in the park, right? So I ended up never enlisting in the National Guard, but I'm still thinking about it. And that's one of the places that I just applied for citizenship. I have the green card, right? In my green card, I'm waiting for a renewal for like a couple of years. So I just applied for the citizenship because allegedly that helps with like
Living by the sea
um
is nice, isn't it?
pushing the green card thing forward, right? Because I've been waiting for an interview for like 3 years now.
Man-eating sharks and
And
radiation.
from what I heard, joining the army would also I forgot the word when you
I have a manic amount of great tracks
no
to
here
do
here
dancing. And
here
your mind off the fact that you live in a place where
Now, and here's a curiosity for you, David Romano. Um, so every single male under over age 18 in Brazil has to enlist. Every single male in Brazil, when you turn 18, you have to enlist. Of course, the majority of people are, they only need some people. So, but yeah, everybody in Brazil, every male in Brazil is on the reserve. Every single Brazilian male will have again, we have no military training, but everybody's on the reserve in the Brazilian army. But I was talking about the National Guard here. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how politics and that type of stuff work, right? Do you mind? I don't know if you're still here, David, but do you mind sharing which state do you live in? I got to know pretty much most of the states here. Of course, the most exciting places are the big cities, right? But I would never live in a big city. I love Los Angeles. I love Miami. I don't like New York that much, but I love to visit those places. But I would never live. I like the Midwest. It's weird, like how, for me, as a foreigner, the Midwest seems to be the most. Well, Maine is also very American, but looking from the foreigner, like from the foreigner's perspective, like from a foreigner's perspective, I think the Midwest has it's the most American culture. We could be wrong, right? But like the white picket fence, that type of stuff. Midwest has the most, I think. More laid back. Cost of living is also cheaper here, right? Even though I just got quoted for 4,300 for fixing my Kia Soul, which is crazy. Hello, the Palm. How are you, man? Andrew the Palm. Andrew, I was telling the guys here, I got the estimate for my car, for the car to get fixed. $4,300. Crazy, right? And my car is probably worth. And my car is worth 8. That's fine. At least you're here, man. At least you're here. I also got a haircut. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's not much. So it was a busy morning today. It's a busy morning. Sentinel, I have to find a Discord thing.
Here's a question from Melissa. Cara, do you cosplay? Who doesn't cosplay?
Sentinel, are you on a notebook? Because I did a post way back when. There's one of my posts where I have the Discord name in there. Let me see if I can find it. Maine is Oregon, right? Oregon is in Maine. No, I won't pay anything, man. I was not at fault. The elderly.
Let's get into some common ground right now, shall we?
Sentinel is funny. He comes. I know, but like Oregon, right? Is it Maine? No, Portland, Oregon. No, it's Oregon. Okay. Oh, Maine is where they filmed that movie from. There's a famous writer from Maine, right? What's his name? Stephen King. Isn't Stephen King from Maine? I think most of his movies were filmed there, like Pet Cemetery, right? I think it was Maine, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, but Sentinel is funny. The guy comes in here with no headphones. But how come you don't have any headphones? Let me see if I can find on our own. Okay. Let's see. Discord. Found it. So I don't even know if this works, but this is my Discord. It's over there. Yeah, that's my login name on Discord. I still have to get access to that thing again because again that was in my older laptop. Yeah, not only that, my ex-wife, was in the National Guard, and I don't know how they call it, but like she now retired. Whatever the thing he wants you like you're done with serving, right? So right now, because of some PTSD, whatever she claimed, she gets even though she doesn't serve the National Guard anymore, she will never serve the National Guard anymore. She gets a check every single year. It's just like a small amount, maybe $3,000, but every year she gets that check just because she served on the National Guard and allegedly has whatever. It's not PTSD, whatever the thing is, they claim it. So that would be nice. The Palm book lifespan. Who 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 wrote that book? Lifespan book. Is that David? Why we age and why we don't have to? Are you trying to tell me something, Andrew? Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, that's exactly what she got. She was medically discharged.
Meditation while cranking this amazing pop.
So we'll see. We'll see if but I'll be like grandpa in the national. That's oh yeah, David Sinclair. That's the one I saw here. My nickname, if I join the army, is gonna be grandpa, right? Imagine me, close to 40 now, be joining the army with all these youngsters. I'm gonna be like Grandpa Tommy, Grandpa Tommy. Oh man. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna live over 100 years. The palm. I'm doing my best to not live that long. Man, I told you I work in healthcare, right? I used to work in healthcare. I saw. I saw how much it's not worth to live a long life, right? All those people that I used to take care, they were old, depressed, family wouldn't visit them. Like I don't know if I want to live up to 100 years. Did you find me, Sentinel, on Discord? Because again, I haven't used that thing in a while, so I don't even know if that works. But yeah, the National Guard here in Wisconsin, we have, from what I heard, right? From what I heard, the National Guard had different places for different stuff. Here in Wisconsin is mostly transportation units. So if I actually join, I could be driving a truck for the National Guard. That would be fun. I wouldn't be able to be a pilot. I'm pretty sure they have a height limit, right? In Brazil, they had a height limit for you to be a pilot, which was like 6'3". I'm 6'5", so I don't know if I would be able to be a pilot here. But do they have that height requirement? Do you know anything about it, Dave? So I'm already calling you Dave. You're my buddy now. Sorry, Dave. But yeah, I remember back in Brazil, I think it was 6'3". That was the maximum height that a pilot could have, which is kind of makes sense, right? But I don't know if they would have something like that here. You know, man, I wish I was crazy enough to join the Marine Corps. But I just don't have and crazy in a good way, right? But like, I would love to go through the training and stuff to become a Marine Corps. But it must suck, you know. We get the ideas from the movies and stuff. I'm pretty sure once you actually go and do that type of stuff, you realize, oh wait, it's crazier than I thought it would be, right? I love their discipline, right? And I also love the brotherhood. All armed forces have that type of stuff, right? All armed forces are like brothers, but like, to me, I feel that the Marine Corps, they are closer together than any other group. At least it looks to me from the outside. What do I know, right? But it seems to me that the people that serve in the Marine Corps, they are stick together more, you know, after like during civilian life, right? But yeah, I appreciate it. The guy who I drove it today, he was in the Navy, but he was not in the Marine Corps. I made sure to ask him. I don't know how much time he served, but he said that it was in the Afghanistan, like early 2000s, right? So, but yeah. Well, I'm glad that I can still be a pilot here. So that's good news. I can be a pilot here. In Brazil, I cannot. And that's let me tell you the story and how I got, because like I said, everybody has to go through the draft, right? In Brazil, every single year when you turn 18, you have to go through the draft, which they don't pick anyone. They don't. Brazilian army doesn't need people. Brazil is a very peaceful country, right? So like last war Brazil was in was maybe the Second World War, right? So we're a very peaceful country. So the army is not, you know, it exists, but it doesn't have the need to have all the people recruited. And when I went to the draft, it was so funny how I got like put into the reserve. I was taking my clothes off, you know, in front of the doctor to do the medical examination. He looked at my shoes and he was like, "What size of shoes do you wear?" And I said, 13, right? Which in Brazil is a very big size, shoe size. 13. And he was like, 13? Okay, you can put your clothes back. You're not gonna serve. Whatever the word they use it. So I got the reserve certificate. I was put into the reserve because of my shoe size. But again, they don't need it. So they're always looking for an excuse to say that the guy is out. Because again, it's mandatory to go through the draft when you are 18. And here's the kicker, man. Women in Brazil are always, women everywhere, equal rights, equal fights, whatnot. Here's the thing. In Brazil, women don't have to enlist in the military like male do. In Brazil, women retire earlier than men, a couple of years earlier than men. Make that make sense. But yeah. They live longer and they retire earlier. That's Brazil for you guys. So there's a lot of stuff that don't make sense over there. Just like here, right? Each country has its own weird stuff and scams. Just like here, I'm getting to know one of the scams, which is insurance. Oh man, it makes no sense to have. So now you, so now you are actually, you guys are Sentinel. Now you are being able to actually hear me, man. I thought you said, oh, oh no, he probably is responding to David. Okay. Uh, but yeah, 15 is a huge size, right? Like even, how tall are you, David? Are you a tall guy? Are you over 6 feet? Probably, right? I would say six. You're probably 6'4" or 6'3", 6'4", 6'3". Um, man, I don't need to be careful. My accident was the other person's fault. Or 6'6". Yeah, I used to be 6'5 3/4". So I was almost 6'6". But then I had to go through a surgery that involved moving the ribs. My ribs have to be moved, and I lost a couple inches. That's what she said. But anyways, I used to be 6'5 3/4". My peak height. Maybe you just, if you like lurch a little bit, like you're past the 6'5". Yeah, man. That's one of the nicest outfits, man. Is the pilot's outfit. I'm not sure if this would be the Air Force or the Navy, but I love the pilot outfit. I just, the jumpsuit, the one-piece jumpsuit. Really like it. Really like it. But yeah, guys, we'll see how the. Now I'm trying to save some money here on GTA 5 so I can buy the Luxo, the flying the Luxo. $5 million in GTA money, which takes forever for you to make. No, you're joking about the Palm arresting me. No, the Palm is gonna receive the call, right? The Palm, since you work on the phones, you're gonna be receiving the call. And oh man, I have to go down to the police department again to see how long I will be. They need to provide me with the. Yes, yeah, GTA 5 online. Well, I'm playing on the PS5, but and unfortunately, you cannot play PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 together. So we wouldn't be able to play together if you had the 4. Can I join the Sentinel? Can I join the police in Poon, being a foreigner? Let's see. And the answer is probably no, right, Sentinel? But because in Brazil you cannot be a police officer if you're not a citizen. Here in the United States, some departments will allow you to be a police officer with a green card, especially big cities. I know the NYPD, you can be a police officer with just a green card. But most places you need to be a citizen to join the any type of police force here. A game warden would be nice. Yes, game warden, guys. Most of the world doesn't know probably what a game warden is, but a game warden is the police officer who takes care of like say places where people hunt and fish, right? Could be state, it could be national parks, state parks, whatever. But I think they game wardens they work and you know they look for licenses, and that's one of the things that's crazy, guys. For the people who are not from America, they're watching the live right now. For you to go fish here, you have a little rod. You want to go to your local lake to fish. You need to pay for a license, a fishing license. If you don't have a fishing license and you go and a game warden catches you, you probably are getting a fine, depending on the situation. So if you're gonna go fishing or hunting, of course you're gonna have to have a license. And game wardens. Oh, you are. That's cool. Did I explain correctly what you guys do? Of course, you guys do more than that, right? But it's basically checking for licenses and checking if people are carrying the because there's a limit, right, on how much you can hunt and how much you can fish. So if you're over the limit, you also get fined, right? There's a lot of stuff you guys do. I just kind of summarized. But let me see, man. Let me see your guys' uniform. So that would be, is that a state department? Game warden Maine uniform. Let's see. Is it like a dark green uniform? Looks nice. It's a green uniform and a black cap. But at graduation, you guys wear a red jacket, right? It's a red jacket. Graduation. That's cool. I would love to be traffic enforcement. If I could pick what to do, I'll be traffic. I don't know if you guys watch those YouTubers like the guy. There's a guy in Arizona who is a traffic cop. Forgot his name. Anyways, YouTube is full of those channels right now, right? Or like traffic cops with YouTube channels. I would love to be a traffic cop. You know, like a deputy just taking care of traffic in a county road. I would love that. Messing up with the jerks driving the cars with no like not like just yeah. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. And I might still join, you know, like the reason I don't apply is because again I have a green card, and more even to be in some places here in Wisconsin, even to be like there's some counties that I cannot even be like a jail deputy, being a green card holder. I would need to be a citizen to be a jailer at a county prison here. So once I get my citizenship, which will happen, I might start applying for like safety and police stuff. Right now I'm just waiting, just the waiting game. But yeah. But yeah, guys, we'll see what happens. But I need to go back to the police department here because I haven't got the footage.
Hey, it's Paige Harris. I work with Lester Crest. I basically run things over there while he takes credit. Anyway, I've got a new sideline you might be interested in. High-end scores, taken elegantly, using the latest tech. There's a terabyte truck on Warstock I can turn into our nerve center. Get one, we'll store it under your club, and get moving on this immediately.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David. See you, man. Don't forget, man. Sub. Just sub. Even if you don't come back here anymore, just sub. You're gonna be here forever. And then once GTA 6 comes, I'm gonna be playing that 24/7. Right, guys? Also, thumbs up. Let me see how much time I should expect the body cam footage here. Well, I'm looking at my police department here. They don't give me a timeline on how long they're gonna take to provide me with the body cam footage. It just says requests will be filled as soon as practicable and without delay. That's crazy, man. So they can just take their sweet ass time. I see, Ethan. And you also put Tommy. I see. And you also put Tommy in the picture. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you. David Romano. Bye, Sentinel. But yeah, guys, Discord. Where's my Discord thing here? Let's.
Have you seen that new animated film in theaters? The Lowliest Robot, Great Britain. I'm absolutely in love with Marky. I love an awkward English guy with mommy issues who works in a rubbish job, walks home in the rain and plays video games, and drinks a pint in order to erase the dismal world blurring around him. It describes most of my friends.
They don't. Well, according to the police department here, they don't. It looks like they can take their sweet ass time to process the thing. No, Ethan. Like I said, I'm gonna be driving, so that's I don't need to care about The only thing I need to figure out now is the hotel, which I'm not really in a hurry. But 100%, I'm going October. There's no turning back. I will go to Miami, 100%. But it's gonna be again by car. So desire is too late. I want it that way. Do you guys like Backstreet Boys? Ain't nothing but tell me why. It really depends. Right now I'm playing GTA 5 online, trying to make some money, trying to save some money to buy the Deluxo. But I downloaded Diablo. Oh yeah, guys, I downloaded Diablo. Diablo was for free on the PlayStation Store for the people who have the subscription, right, to play online. So I downloaded Diablo 4 I don't know if you guys like that game. I used to play Diablo 1 when I was a kid, when I was like 12. And I love Diablo 1. I'm not sure how good this one is. But again, I love Diablo 2. That game was very enjoyable. Playing the Mafia games. Wasn't there a Mafia game that just came out a couple of months ago? Like, it's called Old Country? Wasn't it? I think it was called Mafia Old Country, right? Yeah, I was playing. I don't know how long you have been following the channel here, Ethan, but I used to play. I played the whole Mafia 1, right? And then I got stuck in a mission on Mafia 2, which I don't remember the name of the mission, but I got stuck. And I never played the thing again. But I still need to play Mafia 3. I have the trilogy. So that might be one of the... But I need to finish Mafia 2, man. I will be, like,
Just got another creepy text message from Q Harrison. That judge on Fame Shame.
I need to study that mission again. And I need to go back and play that game because... Yeah. Oh, it's gonna come out in 30 days. What about Tony Hawk, guys? Do you guys play Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk game is coming out soon. The Tony Hawk 3 and 4, right? Okay, exit to the ground. Hello, hello, Lorenzo. Hello, Lorenzo. Lorenzo Politi. Is that how they say it over there? Lorenzo Politi. Politi. Lorenzo Politi. So my family, Ethan, all my plans for today are done, man. I went, I got a haircut. Look at that, $22 right here. Diablo, I think it's the 4. I think it's 4. It's the one that is for free right now on the. Let me see. Yes, Diablo 4. Sins of the whatever Horadrim. Yeah, that's the game. But again, I only downloaded it because it was free. This game was like $60, I think, to buy. Can we play online? Like, does it work? Man, these new raps are so stupid, man. Maybe. Oh, okay. I really want to see a picture of that, the palm. I want. You have to send me a picture the day after you cut it, so I can see if you do a good job. Man, I always wanted a girlfriend that would cut my hair. right? That's one of the things I'm looking for. I need a girlfriend that is also a hairdresser, right? then then I'll be able to get a haircut every 2 weeks. I'll be able to get a a haircut.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
Okay, exit the office. Let's see here. Guys, 11 more minutes. No, Ethan, that's easy, quote unquote, right? But I don't want to pay for my haircut.
What's up?
And when I say a girlfriend, I don't want somebody that's gonna be like annoying me. No, it's somebody that I see, you know, every other day. Maybe send some nude pictures. That type of a girlfriend and boyfriend relationship. But it mostly because I need free haircuts. uh, Man, and now I don't know. Again, I think you're almost my age here too. Like guys who are like 30, approaching 40. We are going through that phase where now, at least to me, it's weird. The older ladies are getting frisky, right? They're like ladies over 60. They're like trying to like flirt, right? It is so weird because again, when I was 20, uh, like the biggest age group I would reach would be like the early 40s, right? When I was like 25, I would be going out with the early 40s ladies, right? But now that I'm 36 going on 37, it seems that all the grandmas are now really kind of frisky, right? It is so funny, man. Have one daughter, man. That's good. I was telling the guys, I wish I had kids. I wish I had kids, but unfortunately, that hasn't happened. I don't know if it will. Hopefully, though, I would like a mini Tommy or a mini Tammy. I and guys, I really don't mind. Age is just a number, right? There was. I'm just gonna put the number of of the oldest one. That- That's the age of the youngest one, man. The oldest one. I'm sorry, oldest one that I ever. Yeah, one day I will do a plus 18 live, and then I'm gonna talk about how it was to be with a 74-year-old. I should be ashamed of saying this type of stuff, but yeah, that happened. Yeah, man. Now I'm feeling terrible, man. Was it weird? I think she was. I think that this lady was. What's the name? When the word that they love to say. I think I was groomed. Yes, I'm 36, going on 37 in a couple of days. By the end of the month, I'll be 37. But yeah, 74, man. Little grandma. Man, I keep thinking about it. Just the whole thing was just too funny. Ah, What's up, Lorenzo? Oh, she's past. She's past. This 74-year-old, she was past anything. She was like could be a gilf, but like she's almost a GG gilf, which is a great grandma, right? She never had any kids, but well, I dated, but like I dated multiple girls that had kids, but right now, man, I prefer to either not be with anyone, right? Or yeah, I don't know. I just if I would ever date someone right now, I would probably pick somebody that doesn't have a kid, even if she's older. Like yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I tried when I was in my early 20s. I dated a couple of girls that had kids, but yeah, it wasn't. Oh yeah, it's much better for everything, right? It's the best way, and that's what I used to tell. I tried telling the young kids because when you have kids and you are dating people with kids is one thing, right? You both have kids, and but like if you don't have kids and the girl has kids, it ended up becoming a little bit of a, is that the word strain?
You need some, huh?
It can be
What's your
difficult, right?
odds? Let me know.
It can be difficult sometimes. Let's see here. Let's do the herbs.
It's coming at you. All right, I'll get back to work.
Correttore. That's fine. You can also, Lorenzo. You can also write in Italian. I would probably understand. If I didn't get it. If I was you, there are many girls in the gym. I'm not sure. I didn't understand that. Oh, panettone is famous in Brazil, man. During Christmas, panettone becomes a thing. All the supermarkets sell panettone, but they sell ones you have the dry fruits, right? The panettones with the dry fruits, but I prefer the panettone or panettone with chocolate chip. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be a good thing. But again, I'm not looking. I'm good the way that I am right now, saving money, peaceful, right? But yeah, man, panettones are good. I'm not sure if this is the same panettone. I'm pretty sure it's probably similar, right? The panettone is all over the world. The panettone is not famous here in the United States. I'm pretty sure they sell it in some places, but it is not. And actually, I just searched for panettone here on Google, and they sell it on Amazon, but it's a Brazilian brand, Balduco. Balduco is the name of the brand. The panettone that they sell here in America, which again is Brazilian, I think. Right? Yes, made in Brazil. So yeah, so the panettone that they sell here in America is made in Brazil. Crazy, right? Balduco is the brand. Oh, you went? That's cool, man. I really want to go to Italy, and Sicily would be a place that I would like to visit. Con vista sui colli bolognesi. I just understood bolognese, which is the meat, right? The bolognese. Is that the meat, or is just from, or that's meaning from Bologna? But anyways, Sicily, but I was telling the guys, my family, part of my family came from a place called Calabria, which is in the south too, close to um, close to Sicily. But I really want to go. That's one of the places I want to go. Yep, The Godfather. Yeah, I remember the wedding scenes, right, and all those. Yeah, when he was young, when he goes back and stuff. Lorenzo now is look at that. I've been to Italy once, and he's still there, right? Lorenzo has been to Italy once, and he's still there. He came out there. He was born there, and he's there up to this day. Okay, guys, 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour with Tommy. I will log off now because I need to do some stuff. I might be back later today playing GTA 5 or some other game. Or maybe tomorrow I'll be playing GTA 4. So if you guys are hoping to watch GTA 4, it's going to be tomorrow. Okay. Ethan, Lorenzo, and Andrew De Palm, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget, if you haven't watched the short videos, go there and watch it. Drop a thumbs up, and a comment would also help in those videos. Okay, guys? Thank you again, Ethan. Peace out. Grazie, Lorenzo. Buonasera. Thank you, De Palm. Good talking to you. Okay, I will look into that, man. I will look into that. Am I is that because you saw that I don't have any muscles? Is that why you're saying that I need to take the just kidding. I'm losing my muscles with age, man. See ya. Remember the name.